Of course, we're also following the big national story. Is tonight's election changing the face of politics? 24-hour political reporter Rick Albin is here with a look at our local House and Senate races. Rick?
We're also going to take a look at some of those U.S. House races in just a minute, but I just want to get you up to date. Here at 11 o'clock, we're interested in getting you the results. We got some big picture stuff for you, but first, 3 Senate races that we were watching closely. The 34th, that's Muskegon, Newaygo, and northward. Here, where Republican Gerald Van Workum is term limited, a Republican, Jeff Hansen, with 63% reporting, is leading 57 to 40%. This was considered a tight race. Right now, the Republicans may have a seat that they can hang on to. Another one of those races that we were watching very closely was in the 20th district. That's in the Kalamazoo area with a little bit of Van Buren County. That's where Tanya Shootmaker was facing Representative Robert Jones. Jones died just a few weeks ago, and Mayor Bobby Hopewell got into that race. Now, with 80% reporting, Republican Shootmaker holding the seat that was held by Tom George, state senator who ran for governor. He was term limited as well. And then there's one more that has been close all night long. We've been watching this very closely. This is the city of Grand Rapids. Bill Hardeman, a Republican term limited, couldn't run again. And all night it has been neck and neck with Dave Hildenbrand and Dave LeGrand. The Republican is Hildenbrand. The Democrat is LeGrand. Look at this, 94%, separated by less than 4,000 votes. But right now, Hildenbrand, for one of the first times tonight, on top, 52 to 47. Let's walk over here and take a look at the congressional races, because here is where Republicans have really made some strides tonight by holding and or making sure they solidified some of their hold here in Michigan. Take a look all across here, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th district. These 2 were open seats that were held by Republicans. New faces, same party. It'll be Huizinga and Amash going to Washington. Camp and Upton win easily. We're still watching this 7th district race. Take a look at it, as we have just now seen 65% reporting, separated by 9,000 plus votes, 52-44. Former Congressman Wahlberg taking on current Congressman Schauer. Right now, that race is hanging with about 35% left to come in. We're going to keep a close eye on it. But right now, as we know, NBC is projecting the U.S. House goes to Republicans. That seems almost certain now. The question is, by how many votes? We're also keeping a close eye on the State House. We don't yet know where that may go. We think now with some of these holds, if those state Senate seats I just talked about are indeed holds for the Republicans, they'll hold on to the state Senate. State House is still up for grabs, and we're watching the U.S. House as well. A lot going on in this election. Back to you.
Thank you, Rick.